Hey guys, Christy Wilder here. So today I want to talk about some fun factual books. So we all know that our kids absorb everything they see and they hear. So what better way to teach them than through fun books? And I want to start today with some of our Usborne beginners books. So there are tons. This is only a handful, not very many of them that we have. We got so many more, but each book has facts about whatever the book is. This one's firefighters, so it's got some fire school information, what people have to do to become firefighters, what some of the stuff that they wear to keep them safe at the station, just things like that. So there's some cartoons and some real life pictures, and these ones are great for those who don't really want to read a book but love to read, or even maybe not love to read. And then we also have, for a little bit older, our pocketbook. We have 4 of them. This one's the mammals. There's also birds, insects, and reptiles. And they come with these cool little flaps in the front and the back. So as your kids are reading them, they can pause if they need to take a break. But it just tells you all about the facts of them, if they're possibly close to extinction, what their diet is, where they live. These are so much fun, and they're small, so they can fit in backpacks and go in the car and everything. These are our Discovery Adventure books. So this one is drones, which who doesn't love drones these days, right? And they're great for slightly older kids in our beginners books. They go into more detail about, and this one obviously is drones, but torpedoes and how the long range ones and out of sight and how they use satellites, and just so much fun informations in these that they're just they're so cool. And they have this flexi binding, so it's not paper but it's not a hardback. They're really cool and durable. This is one of my favorites at the moment. Not Your Everyday Illustrated Thesaurus. It's a lot to say. It just breaks up into a normal boring thesaurus and puts it to pictures and breaks them up by different categories. So it'll be like food words or pirates words or in the countryside, and just a cool way for kids to really learn different words for Anyways, okay, I'm getting sucked into it. For our younger, this is my first reference book about our world. This has very basic things about our world. So, okay, the route of a river, who lives here, what are these places called, the different kinds of coral, very basic information, but just a ton of information that your kids will just totally absorb. There's a glossary in the back of this one. And then a little bit more advanced is our Lip the Flap Picture Atlas, which, as we know, kids learn so much more from flaps. So it goes through all the different continents, tells you information about each of them. It's the largest country, so this one's Africa. What's the biggest city, the longest river, the highest mountain, the biggest land animal. So it goes through all of the continents, and then at the very end, there is a huge map of our world that has everything, and it has all the flags of all the countries. Super, super cool. Our big books. Our big books are amazing. We have, oh gosh, I don't know how many. Big book of bugs, of rockets and spacecraft, things, trucks, trains. They all have these 4 pages with flaps that pull out that are just ginormous. And it just tells you all about facts of bugs, this one in particular, and teaches your kids so much info in a fun way. They're really, really cool. Another flap book, See Inside Your Body. So this one is cool because it just explains the human body in an easy way for kids to understand. There's flaps on every page as well. So you can just go through and learn about everything, So That one's fun. And then if you got most likely guys in your life, I know my husband thought this was the coolest thing ever. There are 4 in the Mean Machines series, but what it does is it breaks down. This one is performance cars, so it breaks down the performance cars, tells you information about them, the measurements, their speed, the horsepower, everything that a car lover would love. So those are our Mean Machines. And then we have What Does the President Look Like? So this one has fun facts about the presidents. It'll tell you facts and info and just in a fun way to learn about the presidents. And then at the end, it has all of the presidents, which is totally cool. And then one of my absolute favorites is From Pie Town to Yum Yum. This one goes through every state, and it talks about wacky names that are in each state, different cities, the stories behind them, fun facts, info to know, and it's great for when you're doing either a road trip and you're in the car for a really long time, or you just want to learn one. My brother was doing this with my niece and nephew the other day, and he was saying, true or false, this is the name of a city in whatever state, and they were getting candy if they answered correctly. So lots of fun way to learn about our states, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this and have learned some stuff with facts.